Hello and welcome. This video is going to be my reseller recap for the month of December 2022. And I'm very excited to share everything with you. And before I do that, I'm going to give you to Other Bob, and she's going to go over the wall of accountability. Welcome to the wall of accountability. So I'm so excited because apparently I'm ending this year off strong, and you can see that I did it again. I actually did all of the things that I was supposed to do. So if you're new here, the green number is how many items I sold that day, regardless of what platform I sold it on. And then what I'm trying to do is that the next day, list the same number of items on eBay that I sold the day before, plus add additional $100 of value to my store. So the red number is the number of items I actually listed. And again, the green number is how many items I sold. So I listed a total of 7 items on this day, and that is 4 to make up for the day I sold earlier, and then additional $100. So I did it again, and my end numbers for the month, I sold 145 items, which is awesome. That is back where we were pre-October, which is great. I do want to break 150, but you know, that might come next month. And I listed over 200 items. I'm so excited about that. And this is where I want to be. I want to be, you know, an average month has 30 days. So I want this to be over 3,000. So we are good. I'm so excited about this, and you will see that this work paid off. Thank you, Other Bob. I appreciate it. And as you guys saw, for a second month in a row, I actually made my second goal that I had for 2022, which was to list the same number of items I had sold the day before on eBay, add an additional $100 to my store, and then like keep doing that throughout the entire month, like every day of the month. And I did that 2 months in a row, so for November and December. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off as a win. And that amount of listing, especially doing it 2 months in a row, made a huge difference in my actual net sale numbers. The reason why I went over the second one first is because the first goal I had for 2022 was to go reselling full time, and I did that in January 31st. I had put in my notice at my job at the beginning of the year, and I gave them 30 days notice, and then I left my 9-to-5 job at the end of January. So I am coming up now on a full year of full-time reselling. And when I do my annual year-end recap for 2022, which will be in a follow-up video, I will go over what my plans are. So my third goal, which I didn't hit at all during 2022, which is okay. I did not hit it in December either, which is to hit 10K in 90 days on eBay. However, I did hit $7,000 again. So that makes me feel really good, because that means what I'm doing as far as if I can keep up my wall of accountability, I'm pretty sure I can hit that. And if you're new here, the reason why I want to hit 10K in 90 days on eBay is because I want eBay to pay all of my fixed expenses. My net profit on eBay is roughly around 50%. So if I'm making $3,300 every month on eBay, that covers all of my fixed expenses, like my mortgage, my HOA fees, my car insurance, my electricity, like my utility bills and stuff. I do not have a car payment currently. I paid off my car during the pandemic, which was awesome, from my reselling money actually. So my cost, my living cost is actually really low. So I did not hit it, which is why it's carried over into 2023. The death pile, did not hit that. Nope, not at all. All of the Thriftmas videos, I've done all the shopping for Thriftmas. It's just getting everything listed so I can put the video out is a lot, because the thrifting for the end of the year for 2022 was awesome. It was so awesome. So I think Thriftmas is going to be something I do, and hopefully actually fit it all into December in 2023. But the fifth goal I had that I did not make in December was hit 5,000 subs on YouTube. I actually ended December with 3,239 subscribers. So those of you that have joined me in the year 2022, thank you. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And those of you that have stuck around since the beginning, wow. I'm so glad you haven't gotten annoyed with me yet. But while I didn't hit the I didn't hit the 5,000 subscriber goal, I did double my subscribers for the year, which, considering I started out the year with like 1,600 subscribers and I ended the year with 3,200 subscribers, I think doubling your subscribers is a win. I'm gonna chalk that up as a win. It's not quite the win I wanted, but it's one I am very happy with. So now we're gonna get into my actual net profit. So this is after fees, cost of goods, and shipping and all that stuff is taken out. What I needed in order to pay my fixed expenses for December in 2022 is $1,350, and that covers my tax liability as well. So that doesn't include stuff like food or gas, but it covers all of my regular bills that I know I have to pay. So we're gonna start with my lowest performing platform first for December and work my way up. My lowest performing platform in December was Poshmark, which I am not surprised about. I'm really bad at remembering to share every day, and I am not interested in doing Poshmark Live. I could just do Whatnots. I'm already on Whatnot. I've been on Whatnot for like almost 2 years now, so I'm just more comfortable with that, and I'm not really a fan of the social aspect of Poshmark. I've never been. So I made a net profit on Poshmark of $15.05, and if you're hearing a lot of banging around, there's construction going on outside and I cannot make them stop. I do not have the power of persuasion of that level. So the next platform, which performed very well for me in December, or at least I personally feel like it performed well, is because it's set it and forget it. Etsy is my set it and forget it platform. It's 60 cents a year to have a listing up, very low cost. And I do get consistent sales in quarter 3 and 4. So I made a net profit on Etsy of $70.49, which I am very pleased with. I'm moving a lot of older stuff on Etsy. Also, Etsy is a vintage platform, so it's kind of long tail anyway. I don't know, I like Etsy. The next platform that I have to share with you, I actually made 0 sales on this platform, but I made a net profit on Whatnot with no live sales. I did not do a single live auction in the month of December, but I made a net profit on Whatnot of $625. You may be exceptionally curious how I made $625 on Whatnot if I didn't actually sell anything, and that is from this video. So I made this video a while ago, and the reason why I made this video is because when I first started on Whatnot 2 years ago, there was nothing. There was nothing about how to do a Whatnot auction at all. Like I looked, I saw a bunch of different things like talking about their experience or what it was like buying on the platform, but there was like less than a dozen videos mentioning Whatnot at all. And so I decided to make a how-to video because I knew that was something that I had been looking for and didn't find. So I was like, I'm gonna be the change I want to see in the world. That sounds really lame. Because I made this video and because it performed very well, I have affiliate links in my description. So I not only have an affiliate link for if you want to buy on Whatnot for the first time, you get a credit, you get a $15 credit, but I also get credit, and that actually changed towards the end of the year from a $15 credit for myself to a $25 cash out. And then also I have a seller link as well, because if you refer other sellers, if they actually are approved to sell and Whatnot and they have their first auction, you get $200. So what ended up happening is that I referred 3 sellers. They all were approved to sell, and they had successful Whatnot auctions. And then I also referred a buyer, and they used up their credit, so I got their referral cash out as well. So if you are interested in doing YouTube at all, or you already do YouTube, evergreen content can be very lucrative in a lot of different ways. Like I said, when I made this video, that was not my intent, was to make a bunch of referral money. I honestly didn't expect to make any, or like maybe $100 or so, but the fact that I've made that much money off of it is amazing. It's also one of my top performing earners as far as YouTube revenue as well. I've made over $50 off of this one video because of the fact that it is evergreen content. It has one of the highest view counts of all of the videos on my channel, and it's because this is something that people are looking for, especially this last year when Whatnot blew up. It was basically like a right place, right time, and I have benefited greatly from it. But I'm really pleased with that. So there you go. My highest performing platform where I did make actual sales off of is eBay, and I made a net profit of $1,386.34. So I made my goal on eBay to pay all of my fixed expenses with just my eBay money. And that feels really, really good. And also it lets me know that what I'm doing is working. Because I paid my fixed expenses in December with my eBay sales, and spoiler alert, I'm having the same luck in January. I now know the level of work I need to be doing in order to keep this a full-time gig. I'm really pleased with how my selling platforms performed in December, and the Whatnot boon was really nice, especially, you know, having to buy Christmas stuff for Christmas. That was a lifesaver. I also had 2 other revenue sources as well in the month of December. The first one is my Anthro anthology. I am still updating it. I have not forgotten it. As soon as Thriftmas is completed, the second edition of the Anthro anthology will come out. And if you don't know what the Anthro anthology is, it is a free / pay what you want guide for anthropology brands. It currently has 70 anthropology brands that either have a high sell-through rate or a high ASP. Because everybody here on Reselling YouTube talks about anthropology, but not all anthropology sells well. So some of you guys were extraordinarily generous and actually decided to tip me for my work, and so I made a net profit off of that of $18.51 for the month of December. And then I have an insane amount of thank yous to give you guys for Buy Me a Coffee. I made a net profit of $149.84 from Buy Me a Coffee, and I want to thank you guys so very much. All of that went towards Moxie because, as I've talked about on this channel and on my Instagram, Moxie had to have surgery to remove a very infected and very bad tooth, one of her canines, and she had a little bit of a complication after the surgery. So pretty much all of that money just went to paying her vet bills. So thank you guys very much for being so generous, and also for helping me take care of my fur baby. It means a lot. She's back to her old self, and you guys definitely helped with that. So Donna Puffles bought me 5 coffees. Thank you very much. She also sent me a package as well, a care package for her with some wet cat food, because, you know, she couldn't really eat hard food. She couldn't really eat kibble after having mouth surgery, and she wasn't really eating hard food before that because it was severely infected. So Donna, thank you very much for both the kind gift of cat food and also the coffees. Rob was extraordinarily generous and sent me 10 coffees. He sent me 5 and then sent me 5 more towards Christmas. So thank you very much, Rob. And I appreciate the second time you left your name because it was just anonymous for the first one, and then when you left the message with the second one, I could properly thank you. So Rob, thank you very much for the 10 coffees and the Merry Christmas, and again for helping with Miss Moxie. Real Nomad bought me a coffee. Thank you very much. I do very much enjoy your comments when you leave them on my videos, and I really do appreciate you again helping with Moxie. I also had someone anonymously send me 6 coffees. So if you bought me 6 coffees, thank you very much. Mason, I think maybe. There's really no name, so all I get is an email address to send a thank you with. So hopefully you're watching this, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you. So, I mean, I know some people just want to be anonymous, so maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but I just want to thank you properly because it really does mean a lot. Jen, who has sent me coffees almost every month, sent me a coffee in December. So Jen, thank you very much for your support this year and for your help. Again, pretty much all the Buy Me a Coffee stuff goes towards Miss Moxie, and it definitely helped. Normally it either goes to buying her treats or buying her food, so you guys just helped me keep my fur baby healthy. Nikki D, sent me 10 coffees, just like Rob. So Nikki, thank you very much. Like I said, you guys definitely made a huge difference for me in the month of December, and you guys just in general, like this YouTube channel has made a massive difference in my life. Like because of YouTube, and watching other people on YouTube, I had the confidence that I could do this. I maybe could do this full time. And then learning from everyone in the community, not only just that this is a possible career path, but also just learning new brands so I can pick up better items to sell them, or quick flippers. And you guys leaving comments and kindness pretty much every time I upload. It's very lovely, very lovely. I'm trying to say lovely and lucky at the same time. I feel both of those things. I feel very lucky that my life decided to take this pathway and that it has put me in front of y'all, and it's very lovely to be here. So thank you guys for helping me in 2022 on the highest note I possibly could, because I made a net profit in total of $2,265.23, which is like almost $1,000 more than I made any other month. So I cannot express to you all how much that means to me, the fact that I was able to end December so strongly, and I'm starting off 2023 in the same place, very strong, very happy, and very hopeful that I will be able to hit my 2023 goal of being able to do this full time this year. So thank you guys for an amazing 2022, and I will see you tomorrow. Till then, bye. Bye.
Miss Moxie, you want to tell people thank you for all the good wishes and that you're doing much better now? You're back to being fat happy cat? No? One time you're deciding to be quiet? Okay. That's my good girl though.